So my best memory probably would have to be freshman year, Halloween night. I'm sure there's a few guys in the room that know what I'm talking about. But so freshman year, we had our good amount of bad decisions, and one of them was Halloween deciding to go out to Salt Lake and decided to party out there. So on the way back, we were all intoxicated, of course. We had our sober driver because we're good, responsible people, and we happened to get pulled over because someone's tags were out of date. Didn't want to name any names. But yeah, we got pulled over and things were going great with the cop. Our driver was doing all right, and the cop decides to go back, probably not going to give us any tickets. And last second, I felt the need, I had to puke, so I opened up the door and yacked out of the window, or out of the door, and the cop decided to take us out of the vehicle at this point, and we all got MICs. So, point of the story, don't go out on Halloween.
Like, one of my most fond memories was the Air Force and KC trip, because we went down and beat Air Force and then topped the league, and then kind of partied on the bus, and then we went down and we beat Kansas City, and we had gotten our record for shutouts, and then a few of us guys went out and had some extracurricular activities, and it turned out to be quite a bit of an issue because Gio couldn't seem to wake up the next morning. And then I remember when he walked on the bus late and his eyes were just bloodshot red, and I was just thinking to myself, oh god, this can't be good at all. This won't be fun on the next training. And then we had to do some pretty serious consequences at training.
So I know this sounds bad because it's the soccer banquet, but my best memory of the team would be when we lost freshman year, the first round of the WAC tournament, and we had the whole week to do whatever because the coaches just abandoned us and gave us money for food each day. And we'd walk down to the supermarket and just buy rotisserie chickens and ice cream for every meal. And then Connor and Carson's Asian friend only had one car, so we packed 9 of us in the one car, and I had to hang out the window. And that's basically it.
Are you happy you came to UVU?
Yes.
Why?
For that memory.
Just for that memory?
First round of the WAC.
Good man. Okay, tell us about...
Don't put that part in.
I think that a lot of people will probably share this, but obviously like our junior year, sophomore year, getting into the NCAA tournament, making a WAC final, unfortunately losing PKs, but a couple days later, getting that call, during the NCAA selection show that we're going to be in the tournament, playing SMU. I think that and playing in that game, was like a huge step for this program and something that we'll never forget. Probably the biggest game that we played.
What's up, everyone? I'm very disappointed that we haven't played the FIFA tournament that everyone was talking about because I would have won it.
My junior season, after we beat Casey, I remember going out with Alex Neff, Skylar, Donette, Paul. It was our 10th shutout, so me and Alex decided to take 10 shots of some water, and we had to run Pele's the next day of practice.
Tell us about your feelings when you scored your goal against GCU. Come on.
I was happy. I don't know. It was the best loss of my life. After the Bakersfield one.
Okay, one more thing. Why were you roommates with Ben?
Because our numbers matched up.
That sucks.
The next memory after that was probably, say my second. One of the best memories was when we found out we got into the WAC tournament, or not the WAC tournament, the NCAA tournament up at the Presidential South. It was a pretty tense moment, and then when we heard our name called, it was just crazy. We were just celebrating, and then we had some extracurriculars after that as well. But yeah, those are probably my 2 fondest memories of UVU.
So my first memory is probably like the funniest memory I can think of over my career here at UVU is freshman year at Bakersfield. It was our last game of conference play, and we knew we had to win to get into the WAC tournament, which was a big deal for us at the time, being our first year as a program. So we play Bakersfield, we win 3-1, and we're all just ecstatic about it. We finished strong, we're in the WAC tournament. So after we go to the locker room, and the shower setup was just like perfect for the situation. It's just like a big open like rectangle area, like probably like 20 yards by like 15 yards wide, and there's showers on both sides, so like the whole thing just soaking wet. We're all in there just like having a good time. We just got that W, and I think it started with Cam Kidwell and Colin Partee, like throwing soap all over the floors, and everyone's in the shower, and we're just sliding around, like running, sliding, celebrating, and everyone who wasn't in there was coming in watching and just like dying laughing. It was just like honestly one of the funniest memories that I have, everyone just being so happy and enjoying that.
So I thought, since we're here at the end of the season right now and no one can suspend me anymore, maybe we talk about things that happened during this year on the road, what kind of fun we had, and interesting things that happened. But I think they should remain a secret. And looking back at my college experience, it was a lot of fun, especially with the seniors. Going out with Gio, Joe, Marshall was fun. Hanging out with my roommates most of the time. And by my roommates, I not only mean Donette, Key, and Gio, but also Mooney. I love that kid. Wish she was still here. It's been a very fun time. I really appreciated the time with the seniors as well. And that's it.
Hey Mark, my favorite 4 moments for this group of young men, number one's got to be Carson Payton's goal with the assist from Hoffmeister. The rest is history. Year 2, NCAA tournament, SMU hosting Utah Valley University. That was big time. Year 3, that hotel in San Antonio when we find out we're WAC champions, and the roof just about fell in on the group below us. That was pretty awesome. And then year 4, I would say beating Akron, but I got to go with the coach's pick and say that goal against Air Force, when everybody on the field touched it, some of it 2 or 3 times, finished with the Hoffy goal. Auf Wiedersehen. Those are my favorite moments. I'm out.
And as for Connor Salmon, I kind of grew up knowing about him. He's just been a great role model for me, and to just show the amount of dedication that he has shown throughout his senior year has been something that I would like to emulate in myself and in the time to come.
Connor, we traveled once. We were in like the hotel room. I was like trying to like talk to this girl that Carson have hooked me up with. So I was like hanging out with her. Like she texts me, I text her back. She texts me, I text her back. And like she texts me, she was like, "Oh, Donette, I'm a little bit older than you, but remember Carson hooked me up with this girl." So she was like, "I'm older than you." So I was like, "Connor, what do I say?" He told me, he said, "Tell her age doesn't matter, baby." I was like, "Oh, right, age doesn't matter." I text the girl, "Age doesn't matter, baby." She never texts me back. She never texts me back. So like, age matters, macho. Age definitely matters.
Connor Salmon. But it is kind of funny how I went to school with him, yet I've been graduated for 7 years now, and he's just now graduating. We may have to check with compliance on that one. But.
And I always remember going back and playing in those college ID camps and getting the opportunity to play against the team. And I always wanted to prove myself that, I was one of the best players out there and could hang with these guys. And every time I'd get the ball, it seemed like almost in an instant I'd be on the ground and Connor Salmon would be with the ball going the other way, or someone else would knock me on the ground. And I realized how much the game meant to them and how much it really needs to mean for me.
Carson Payton. The first time I met him was in the meeting when I walked in with a Hawaiian shirt, the story that no one lets me forget. And I remember he was dressed, I thought, like an elf. He had boots, really tight pants, really hipster shirt. And I'd heard so much about him and I wasn't sure what to expect. And on first impressions, I don't think we liked each other very much. I was the goofy transfer with a Hawaiian shirt, and he was this hyped up kid that wore elf boots I didn't think would be friends. And he turned out to be one of my best friends over these few years.
My favorite memories of the team, of the seniors. One was this past season up in Park City doing the singing out in the hot tub with Donnett and Carson rapping.
Couple things I won't forget about Carson is we had a road trip with Rangers going to California, and somebody decided to eat 20 chicken nuggets from Wendy's. Woke up that night puking them all over the hotel floor. Won't name them, but you were on that trip.
Carson, I've always looked up to you a lot. You work hard. You care about the team so much. It was always easy for me to follow you as a captain because how much you love the team. And that helped me become more of a team player just by watching what you did on and off the field.
I think he exemplifies UVU soccer more than any other player.
I won't miss you calling me needle dick, spaghetti face, ball muncher, wiener toucher.
I think he gave more to UVU soccer than anyone, and I think he'll truly be a player that's remembered forever, at least in my books. So thanks, Carson.
The first game against UMass, I wasn't able to be there because I had a soccer tournament in California, and I remember I was in a restaurant with my club team, and we're all just sitting there waiting for our food, watching the game, and then Carson scored that first goal, and we just all went crazy inside the restaurant. And from that point onward, I realized that this is where I should be and where I wanted to play, and that given the opportunity with my freshman year, I'd have the chance to play with all these guys.
Carson and Connor, here come. Okay, me and Donesca, both of you in Colorado. Okay, you remember that day? Yeah, you guys are the worst type of players on the team.
Gay boy, pedophile, idiot, stupid, wiener lover, wiener face, dildo, smart dick, dick face, dildo baggins. Those are all of them.
For Carson, we went to Park City. Carson broke up with my girlfriend for me. I had no idea about it. Candace, you remember Candace, Carson? You remember Candace? You broke up with her for me.
Gio, you're the one person that I have seen the most improvement from, not only as a soccer player, but as a man. From year one to where you are now is just unbelievable, man, on and off the field.
Gio, he was always my roommate just last season, and he's annoying.
Gio, I feel like you've definitely been someone who, since I've transferred here, has always texted me and motivated me to be a better player, and so I think I owe a lot to you.
Yeah, another good memory of Gio is when me and him got in a fight. That was fun.
Who won the fight?
Me.
Not true.
I won the fight.
Joe Bearcat, you threw some great parties, my friend.
And the one thing that you could always count on Joe was his bone-crushing tackles and his deep, deep service. Gonna miss you, Joe, and wish you the best, man.
Joe, I always looked up to you as a teammate as well, just because how much you care for the team, even if you weren't playing or if you were injured. Like you always cared about the team first. You're always trying to motivate everyone to do their best, and that it was like so unselfish, and I always liked that a lot. That was way cool.
Joe just, I live with Joe in the summer, and you're boring. You don't do anything fun. I don't like you that much. No, I'm kidding, Joe. I like you a lot sometimes, but yeah.
Freak, Nick. Ben, what'd you say about Nick?
I don't know.
I don't know what to say about Nick.
Dude, Nick is just me and Nick. Nick and I are the adventure buddies, man. That's my boy. I love Nick.
Dang it, dude, I don't know what to say about Nick.
Nick, I gotta give it to you, man. You've had a lot of ups and downs, and you've stuck through it and had a fantastic career for yourself here at UVU, and I wish you the best moving forward with life, soccer, and wherever it takes you, man.
Nick, you're tall.
Nick, I'm expecting to see that postcard from you in 10 years, just letting me know where you are. We talked about you being in Nirvana as a homeless mailman, but wherever you are, please just send me a postcard.
Nick, you have beautiful hair, you're a beautiful man, and a great soccer player. Chadley, I will never forgive you for leaving me to go to California. Just know I will always hate you for that.
Chadley's the true definition of a homie. This past year, I came to Utah without a place to live, and Chadley let me crash in his room for, I'm pretty sure, over a month. It's like, who else is going to let you do that? Sharing their own room.
for that long. That's insane. And so, you know, he let me stay in there until I finally got my own room in that same house. And so, you know, Chadley's just, I've gotten so close to him this past semester that, you know, that's really a friendship that I'm going to miss having around.
Yep.
Chandler Badley, the most unathletic person that is so athletic. Oh, and you're like a genius level person. You're going to be successful in whatever you do, man, and you may have to cut your hair, though, to get a real job.
Javi's my roommate. I mean, Javi, he's random. You never know what he's going to do or what he's doing. He's boring.
And then when it comes to other seniors, there's Paul Hoffmeister, who's always looking to spread his wisdom throughout the team. And one of the most valuable lessons that I learned from Paul was to, no matter what, always have just one more beer, all right?
Paul Hoffmeister. The guy sits next to me on a plane for 4 hours and doesn't ever let me sleep. He's talking about business and No Love Studios and Bitcoin. He forces me to study because he says if I don't, I'm an idiot. He says I'm one of the last pillars of hope for American society. So thanks, Paul, for pushing me to be my best.
Elder Hoffmeister, you're the greatest missionary to ever walk this earth.
I don't think that without all these guys that we've had build this program, that anyone that's coming now through the program can't thank them for everything that they've done, and that none of us would be where we are without them.
Really, the seniors have helped me in a way to be able to take things more seriously and see it from a different perspective. Being able to learn from them is something that is, I think, beneficial to any player. And so I'm very grateful for what the seniors have done to build this program, and also helping me get back into playing the soccer that I want to play.
To the seniors, all of you guys have been great mentors to me, and I believe every member of this team.
They have just shown, you know, great dedication to the team and to, you know, themselves and kind of who they are and, you know, what they stand for. And
all right, seniors, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I love you guys. You guys have taught me a lot. It's crazy that we started this program, or I was here when you guys were all here, and then now you guys are graduating. So I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.
To the seniors, good luck in your future endeavors and your future tasks, whatever. Thank you for teaching me a lot of things this year and putting me on your guys' wing and on the train, the grind train. I'm gonna miss you guys all, except for Connor, because he sucks at FIFA.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure playing with you guys for as long as I did. You guys are amazing. Like I brag about you guys to people, you know. Sometimes I just sit there and talk about how great of a players you guys are.
Thank you, seniors, for what you guys have done, and I hope that you guys continue to help others in many other ways, in many other aspects of life. And thank you.
Thank you, seniors.
Thanks, seniors, for everything you guys have done. I'm going to miss all of you guys.
Thank you, seniors. I'm going to miss you guys. You guys made it fun for me, my 2 seasons here.
I love you.